Hello again everyone, and welcome to another episode of Gospel and Spade. Today we'll be taking a brief look at the history, notable historical features of, and biblical connections with the ancient city of Perga in Turkey. The city of Perga, also known as Perge, is situated near the southern coast of Turkey in the region of Pamphylia, about 10 miles to the east of the port city of Antalya. The original settlement at Perga was located on the Acropolis found at the site and dates to the time of the Hittites. Later, the Greeks traditionally connected the foundation of the city to some point after the Trojan War by two seers, Calchas and Mopsus. Later, Perga was one of the many Greek cities in Turkey that did not resist Alexander the Great's invasion of the Persian Empire in 333 BC, and assisted Alexander by providing him with local guides to assist him on his journey eastwards. After the death of Alexander, the city first came under the control of the kings of the Ptolemies, then the Seleucids, the kingdom of Pergamum, and by the New Testament period was under direct Roman control. Most of the impressive ancient structures that are found at the site today date to after the New Testament period, to the 2nd century AD and later, when the city reached its height. One notable structure that remains from the earlier Hellenistic or Greek period is the remains of a pair of round gate towers that were built in the 3rd century BC, which acted as the main entrance into the city. Outside of the city walls, there is also a 2nd century AD theatre which seated about 13 to 15,000 people, and the best preserved example of a Roman stadium in Turkey, which also dates to the 2nd century AD. Within the city walls, there are also well preserved examples of an agora or marketplace, which is known as a forum in Latin, several examples of nymphaeum, which are large monumental decorative fountains, a large Roman bathhouse, a long colonnaded and roofed street with shops located on each side, which ran in a north-south direction from the foot of the Acropolis of the city to the Hellenistic Gate. This street also contained a water channel which flowed along the centre of it. Of note is that many of the sculptures that were discovered during excavations at Perga are now housed in the Archaeological Museum, which is located at Antalya or Biblical Antalya. The city is mentioned twice in the New Testament in the book of Acts. It is first mentioned in Acts chapter 13 verse 13 as the city where Paul and Barnabas first landed in Turkey after leaving the island of Cyprus during Paul's first missionary journey. It is also at this city where John Mark, who would later write the Gospel of Mark, decided to part ways with Paul and Barnabas to return home to Jerusalem. The exact reason why Mark chose to depart early to Jerusalem and abandon Paul's first missionary journey are not fully known. Also, at the end of Paul's first missionary journey in Acts chapter 14 verse 25, the Bible states that Paul preached the gospel in Perga on his return journey to Antioch. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe for more new videos every Friday.